Hi everyone, Mary Lou Andre back again with another edition of Beyond Dressing Well Live. This is our October program. We've missed you guys. We were last on in September. Lots has happened since then. A special hello to our friends in Florida. I hope that all is well with you. I was actually supposed to be in Sarasota this past weekend. Obviously that didn't happen, but our hearts and prayers were with all of you, and we hope that you're okay. Well, tonight we're going to do a really fun program, a brand new program. When I saw on the calendar that it was National Bosses Day, I said, let's have some fun with that and do a program and a blog. If you haven't seen our blog today, Sarah will put that in the chat. Hello, Sarah. Sarah is in the chat manning that. Please say hello. Let us know where you're calling in from. We really love to know that. Hello, Yvonne. Hello, Debbie Martin. I see you guys. But the name of the program tonight is 5 Ways to Show Your Wardrobe Who's Boss. So again, it's in honor of National Bosses Day. If you haven't seen our blog yet, go to dressingwell.com, go to blog. If you're not receiving them, you can put in your email address and you'll start getting them delivered directly to your inbox. All of our subscribers had that delivered to them around 12 noon today. But it's a fun one. It's beautifully illustrated and it really walks through the 5 principles, which I'll also be bringing into life on tonight's program. And just while we're on the topic of bosses, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all of the men and women that I have worked for, that have mentored me and have helped me develop my own leadership brand. So a big shout out to all of you that have responsibility for your job and do it with grace and grit. You can take those same skills and apply it to your wardrobe, I promise. So the first principle that we like to dive into, and the 5 principles that we're going to share really do mirror our dressing well methodology. But again, tonight we're having a little fun with really showing that closet who's boss. And in case you're wondering, you're in charge. The clothing needs to be organized. It needs to fit. You need to be able to recognize where the gaps are. You need to know, then you can fill the gaps with grace and intention. But it really all starts, as you guys know, especially those of you that have been in this group for a while, the magic really does start in your closet. So when we go to someone's home, we start in their main closet. And we say main closet because we have been in a lot of homes where we see a closet and then all of a sudden we are made aware that there's every bedroom in the house has been taken over. There's things in the basement, things in the attic. But the number one way to really show your wardrobe who's boss is to get it in top working order. You know, and we have been very busy. This is our busy time. Sarah and I are with our private clients this time of year. We're seeing all of our regular clients. We're inviting new people into our world. But I was just with 2 of my really long-standing clients, and what was so awesome is that they've been with me for so long. The closet transition from, and really in New England, I know we have people from all over on the show tonight, but if you're in an area of the world like New England, which has a seasonal temperature change, when you do that August to September, and then there's like that early fall, and we're really moving into later fall, early winter right now, it's so much easier to transition your clothes when you really have the right tools. So step number 1, and really again, showing that closet who's in charge, is to have the right tools for the job. So I just have a couple of things here I wanted to show you. Nothing earth-shattering. If you haven't seen the blog yet, Sarah, please put the blog up in the chat. We have a lot of illustrated closet organizing tools, but in all the years that I've been doing this, I can literally get a closet done with just a couple of hangers. I like to have my swivel hangers. I can put skirts and pants and a jacket. I like these velvet hangers for silk blouses, things that slip. In my coat closet, I like these sturdier. Notice they're all black. That's just how I keep things organized in my world. And, you know, other simple tools. I also like these hangers, just because I can just do skirts or pants on there. Simple things like a belt organizer, a scarf organizer. Over the years, oh my goodness, those of you that are in my hometown and need them, I got this at Harvey's Hardware, no longer there, but even like a mug rack you can use to hang jewelry and scarves. This time of year, a handy dandy boot tray, so that you, again, you're in charge. You're in charge of how the dirt's coming in, the dirt's going out, and even things like as we start to take out our, you know, our tall boots, and those of you that have been around a while, you know, one of our, just even like magazines rolled up and put into the boot allows the boots to stay in good working order. You can see them, but that is number one on showing that wardrobe who's in charge, is to get it in good working order. You want to make it look like a professional boutique so that you can shop in there, you can see what you have. And again, back to these two wonderful clients that I've been working with a while, it was so easy to transition their closet because we had the right hangers and we could move, you know, the lightweight pants in another closet. They don't have a ton of belts. We have like belts, their summer belts on one hanger, belt hanger. We have their belts that they use in every season on another, and we have their winter belts. So it's getting, we're not going to do a program, the program is not on gutting your closet, but you know how we feel about that. If you're waking up in the morning and you're running late for work and you're wearing the same things over and over and you just feel blah, chances are you really need to get in that closet and organize it. So that's number one. Number two is you need to fire anything that doesn't fit. Now, you've heard us say this before, and I'm gonna say it again. The clothes need to fit you. You don't need to fit the clothes. And when we share that with folks, there's like a huge light bulb that goes off. Like, so many of us go into the stores and we get so depressed when things don't fit us. And usually if you can find the cuts, the brands that really work for your figure, half the battle is won right there. So women's clothes are sold in petite, missy, plus, and tall. And a lot of women are a combination of sizes. So we work with a lot of plus size petite. Sometimes we work with someone that's got very long legs, so they need like jeans that are cut for a tall. We'll go to Banana Republic, Land's End, Theory cuts for a taller gal. And then maybe they need a top that is a regular fit because their torso is so short. And even the top that I have on tonight, I hadn't been wearing this in a while, and I really love it because I bought it when I was wearing a lot of really skinny jeans and it was long. So I just went to the seamstress over the weekend actually, and she shortened it for me. I picked it up today and I have a brand new top. There's not so much fabric now that I'm wearing a higher waisted jean and I'm doing like the half tuck with it. Before it was just, I couldn't even do the half tuck because it was just too much fabric. So number two is fire anything that doesn't fit. And just to bring the whole fit thing home, one more layer. These are always in my toolkit when I'm teaching. I don't know if you can see them, they're black, but they're the same jacket. They're Banana Republic. One is a 6 petite and one's a 6 regular. And the petite actually fits me, and I like a longer jacket. The 6 regular is just ridiculous. I look like a clown in it. But I'm not a petite in much of anything. So when I saw this jacket, I put the 4 regular on and it was still too big. The 6 petite fit perfectly. And then I ended up buying both jackets because I wanted to, when I teach and train, it's so great to have a visual. So if you're not sure what size you are, go into a Talbot's and Taylor, stores that have both petite and missy and plus. J. Jill's another good one because it has all 3. Talbot's has all 3. And you can really start to play around and you'll see what fits and flatters the best. So number 2 is fire anything that doesn't fit. Number 3 is retire the styles that are holding you back. So when people call our office, a lot of times the call starts out, I have thousands of dollars worth of clothes in my closet and I still can't get dressed. Come on, show a hand, put in the chat if you can relate to that. We've been doing this a long time and that is a common concern that people call. And I can automatically say most of the time, 9 out of 10 times, if you are looking at a closet full of clothes and you can't get dressed, you feel dated, you don't feel contemporary, it's usually that you've had a career or lifestyle shift and you haven't taken the time to catch the closet up. So you really need to go in there and retire the things that you no longer need. You know, dress codes have changed so much over the last couple of years. Then throw a pandemic in there. There's just, you know, a lot of those really corporate suits you're probably not gonna wear. There's always a jacket or a skirt that can be rescued. But if you don't have a great eye, it's better to just really do a really deep cleanse. Say some of your favorite things just in case they can be repurposed. But I promise you, when you take the time to retire the items that really don't owe you a nickel in terms of your confidence, your self-esteem, and you really want to make room for more modern pieces, that's the first step. So when we're talking about, you know, what are those more modern pieces, I just wanted to show you a couple things that I've been kind of playing around with in my wardrobe, and it kind of leads into number 4, which is you really need to praise the unsung heroes because they really are the wardrobe fixers. So a lot of times when you have these pieces that you think, oh, they're kind of boring, you know, when you have those basics refreshed, you can do a lot of outfits with the same pieces. So like for instance, these are kind of my go-to layering tops. This is just like a little black cami. I have this on, I can get a bra under it, it's bra friendly, but I have this on a lot of times under sweaters just because they smooth me out. I can wear them even as a shell with some jackets. When I go shopping, I usually wear these so that I can try things on. Then I have like a whole bunch of long tees. This is, you know, this is one that I got at Target, and you know, who doesn't love a stripe? So I've got this green one. Of course, I have a white one. I have a black one in the same cut. I have a chocolate brown one. I have a navy blue one. And I just find that when you have these pieces, and a lot of closets don't have them, all of a sudden you can start to make the base. Because if you put on a pair of jeans and a t-shirt, a lot of your sweaters, a lot of your shirts, a lot of your jackets, they end up coming alive. If you don't like the way that the white t-shirt or the black t-shirt look, throw a scarf on. I'm trying to think if I have one here. But the, you know, retiring the styles that date you and then having the right base pieces, and again, we call them the unsung heroes, but they really are the items that help you build your wardrobe in a more modern way. And they also let you to do more with less. That's the way you do it. And number 5 is give your accessories a new seat at the table. So if you want to do if you want to have less clothes because it's too much, and you know, I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of clothes. I love clothes, but in my main closet, I don't have a ton and they're not squished in there. I can really see them. And I'll just show you a couple of things that I've done this year that I'm really, really happy with. So when my plans for Sarasota got sunk this weekend, when Milton had a different idea for me, my husband and I ended up going into Harvard Square, which was such a fun day, and we rode our bikes. So it was one of those, you know, we were disappointed about not going to Florida, but we ended up having just a wonderful day because we were able to shift our mindset real quick and say, we're home, let's take advantage of it. So my feet were actually killing me because I had been doing a lot of walking. And I said, let me get my hiking shoes that I really haven't even worn since I went to Arizona 2 years ago. And the red laces were what I pulled the whole outfit together with. Now, I had my red layering tee. I just told you how cool that was. I also had this denim shirt that I brought home from the Cape. So I spent a lot of time in August on the beach in this. And somebody wrote in, we've been getting a lot of questions. Please always send us questions. Put questions, even in the chat tonight. We read all of them. Because when I'm preparing my shows, I really try to connect with what you guys want to hear and add it. But somebody said, you know, can you wear a denim shirt once the summer's over? So what I did this weekend is I put, let me just do it for you so I can give you a real good tutorial. But this is from the Gap, and I love the Gap, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But you know, it's definitely, it's got the, put your thumb in here, it's an exercise shirt. And I put it on under the denim shirt. And this was like, we decided to go on a bike ride and I had 10 minutes to get dressed. And then it was chilly. It's really changed here. This is what I mean about updating your basics. So these are my loose jeans, my straight loose jeans that I love. I put people, you know, denim on denim is really popular right now. So I had the denim shirt, the darker denim jeans that are super comfortable. I had my Papa red, and then I had a cream sweater that I've had forever. And I had that on over for most of the day. I took it off when it was hot, but I had the red showing at the sleeve. I had the collar popped. I had the red laces on, and then I was cracking up because I got my bike helmet and it had the same blue. I didn't do this on purpose, but I swear the universe just pulled everything together when you've got the right mindset. But it had the blue on it. So I just felt, you know, I know I'm a weirdo, but I felt pretty pulled together. We went into Harvard Square, we had lunch. I went to the Gap in Harvard Square, and to pull this, my kind of like, how do you re-energize your closet and do it, you know, without spending a fortune, without driving yourself crazy. Last year, I really needed to upgrade the athleisure wear. So I bought these pants at the Gap. They're washable cashmere. These things do not owe me a nickel. I wear them all the time, and I wore them so much, and I got the hoodie to go with it. And I could wear this, you know, I wore this under my big puffy jacket. I wore it with my platform sneakers. I wore it with my UGG boots. So we travel a lot. We go away on the weekends. It goes in the wash. I have a dog. Her hair doesn't show up. So I also, at the same time, I had bought that the red t-shirt I just showed you guys. I bought that last year. So the 3 pieces I bought were the red, because I really wanted to pop a red, and these. So this year, when I went into the Gap over the weekend, you know, I said, I really love that relaxed fit. These go in the wash. You know, most of my pants are I'm a classic dresser, but to be able to know the brand works, I got a fresh tee, a fresh sweater. This one's a little bit more classic. I can put the denim sweatshirt under it. And then I saw this red sweater, and I thought, wow, it's the same exact fabric as the tan one. It kind of updates these pants. I didn't get the red pants. But you see what I mean? Everything starts to go together. And even this denim shirt goes really nicely under this red sweater. So it doesn't take a whole lot to add some new styles and new shapes, mix it and match with what you already own. But again, starting from the top, our 5 principles is have the tools to get the job done. So get that closet organized so it looks like a professional boutique. Number 2 is fire anything that doesn't fit. Clothing is meant to fit you. You're not meant to fit the clothes. And get very brand specific. Gap is another brand that has petites, extra, extra small. And I have plus size customers who love their extra small, their extra large and their XXL. And some of my taller clients can also wear the Gap stuff. So fit is everything. Brands that fit you and flatter you and are age appropriate. And the other thing is, if you're really struggling with being more modern at a certain age, a store like the Gap is really safe. So they have like the pull-on, like all these pants I'm showing you have an elastic waist. They go in the wash. They give you a little bit of that modern cut, but it's not sloppy. You can still wear it with a cardigan sweater if you choose. You could do a hoodie with a pair of jeans that you love. And then make sure you have the basics. And Sarah can back me up here when we go into a closet and we don't have those base pieces. Usually those go on the list. And I'm thinking of Alexandra Tossick. If you're listening, Alex, we went one night, deep in the night, we went on a shoe and shell shop because she had so many beautiful blouses and jackets. She just didn't have the underpinnings, and she really didn't have the shoes that would elevate her look. And she had such beautiful clothes, but just like adding an animal print loafer, I think, or a red pump is how you elevate the wardrobe. And then another little trick I'll show you is today I was out and about and I had on, once the jeans really, this is what I mean about everything I have is I put all my outfits together because I like to be able to just grab and go. But I had on these, white, these are Joe's jeans that fit me really well, but they've got the bell bottom. They were really long. For those of you that are tall, Joe's jeans are cut really long, but I had them hemmed so that they would fit me. And I always wear just a little bit of a heel with them. So I didn't have to, so I just, brought my favorite boots when I got them hemmed. But today, because I was in a rush, this is what I mean. This is a navy blue cashmere turtleneck that I've had forever. And I know I didn't pay full price for this, but I had this. It was really chilly today. I had the cream pants that were new and more modern. I'm a very classic dresser. And I had this brown kind of boyfriend jacket. This is made well. I've had it for a couple of years. But putting this on with the turtleneck, I didn't even put a scarf. I could have done a scarf, but I had my brown belt, my brown boots, some gold jewelry, and I got stopped by people that liked my outfit. I was just like cracking up. And then, plaid is so in that I bought these plaid pants, and you can just see how they also go with the brown jacket. And then my big splurge, for those of you that are following us on social media, we had such a beautiful day at Dignity Matters. It's a nonprofit in Westboro, Massachusetts that deals with menstrual insecurity. They raise money and they distribute menstrual products to 17,000 clients just in Massachusetts. But I had such a beautiful day getting to know that charity. Sarah can put in the chat, we're having a Dressing Well service day on Saturday, November 16th. If you'd like to join us, we are bringing our 2 membership groups. Our Dressing Well Insiders have been invited and our Thrive Leadership mastermind circles, but we're opening it up to anybody that wants to come because the work that they're doing, and they really need volunteers. We're going to be 10 to 12 on Saturday the 16th in Westboro, Massachusetts. We'll get information in the group about it. But if you'd like to come, we're going to be putting together bags. But it was a really warm day, and I found this blouse, which I really love. It wasn't on sale. It was a little pricey, but I wore it with the white pants. I have the brown jacket. I know that I'm going to wear this hard. And one of our philosophies is when you take the time to upgrade your pants, and I'm still wearing a lot of my trousers that are pleated with belt loops. I have an event tomorrow night actually where I'm wearing a really nice tailored pair of pants with a jacket and a silk blouse. That's kind of my uniform when I speak. But the cream pants, which I'm wearing really hard, I have 3 or 4 different tops that go beautifully with it. And then when we talk about accessories, and that's, you know, number 5, like if you've got a beautiful, I just grabbed a couple things, but I have, you know, I have a beautiful long sleeve black knit dress, and I can put this on it and have it look really, really dressy. I can put a Land's End puffer vest with it and a pair of Ugg boots and look really casual. If you're on Zoom a lot, you know, why not do blue earrings with a yellow sweater, or, you know, these green earrings. Shout out to Janine Gerard who made these for me, but they've got a little bit of gold in them. Put this on with a cream blouse, a white shirt. You get the gist. And when I was out today at the Gap, because I just love the Gap, I got these earrings because I was, you know, focused on the red, and I really don't have any red earrings in my wardrobe, and I'm a big gold girl, and I just thought these were $15, and I thought, nope, $14.95. And I thought for $14.95, I just love them. And I can, you know, when we're traveling and I want to just pack kind of my sweatsuit stuff, I can put these on with a brown belt, brown heel, white shirt, denim shirt, and feel a little bit more dressy. So when you kind of train your eye and your mind to say, I want to look awesome. I want the clothes to fit me. I don't want to be wearing the clothes. I don't want the clothes wearing me. I want to be wearing the clothes. And then you go through your jewelry and you kind of set it up. You get organized. And even when I was at the Gap, when I bought that second pair of pants, I have thrown everything all over the place. You know, and I don't even know I'm going to keep this, but vests are so big right now. And when I see a set, I tend to grab it, just like I grabbed, I cannot even tell you how many times I've worn this hoodie and these awesome, you know, I just felt like last year all of my workout and lounge wear was really skinny. They were like leggings, which I still wear. And sometimes when I'm really cold, I'll put these on over my leggings. And we're outside people, we are walk the dog people. But even with this, I could put a puffer vest, a puffer jacket. So I went back to the Gap because I like the vibe. I like that it's not over the top. I like how easy it is to wear. And again, I kind of replicated. They had a chocolate brown that I really liked, but I have a white dog, and I'm gonna, you know, it's common sense. So the last thing, I hope some of these ideas are resonating. You guys know me. I try to have, my goal is always to have you guys take 3 or 4 different tips. Some of them won't cost you a nickel. Some of it's just mindset. I like to show you exactly how we do it for our clients. And don't you love this blouse? I just love it. I'm so happy because I love a good black and brown. And I love that the cream goes with my new jeans, and I can do this with blue jeans. I can do this with black pants. I'm just really happy about that. And it takes me a lot to, like when I find something like that and I'm going to invest, I've got to really, really like it. But when you, the last thing that I will leave you with tonight is, and again, our theme is show that closet who's boss, and all of you deserve to look awesome. It's about slowing down to go fast. And one of the best parts of my job is working with incredible leaders in different industries and talk about awesome bosses. And I see how they how disciplined they are with themselves. And so many of them have that Sunday night routine. And a lot of times I'm on my couch, I'm watching 60 Minutes, I'm watching a movie on Sunday nights, one of my only TV nights. And there's a few of them, and if you're watching, I'm winking at you. We go back and forth on Sunday nights because it's like when they are getting their game on, they're getting ready for their week, they're looking at their calendar, and they're in the closet with their calendar, with a lint brush. They're making sure the heels of their shoes, and when it gets snowy and wet, they're freshening up their shoes. They're packing their tote bag. If they're road warriors, they've got making sure that their suitcase is packed. They're making sure their laundry's done. You get the gist. But I didn't want to not have a program on National Bosses Day, and it is National Bosses Day, without just a really big shout out to the leaders in our midst. Sarah and I work with some extraordinary men and women that have leadership skills to die for. They're just so fascinating and awesome to work with. And I was like, these folks use the same principles in their closet and with their wardrobe as they do with their teams and their meetings. And many of them have that standing meeting in their closet so that they can use their wardrobe as a tool of confidence, energy, and joy. And that's what this show is all about. It's about giving you guys some really practical ideas to make everyday style easier. And I hope I hit my goal in this 30-minute program and inspired all of you to get into your closet and show it who's boss. So I'm going to sign off now. I hope you guys have a great rest of the night, and we will get that information about our awesome service day at Dignity Matters. I am so impressed with these women that are running this organization, and we'll be back in November with a brand new program. We're still figuring it out, but it will definitely have a theme of gratitude, and we'll be back in December as well. So if we can be of service to you, please reach out. My calendar is always open. Sarah's calendar is always open. We are booking right through December right now, and if you would like our help in showing that closet who's boss, please give us a call. All right, everybody, take it easy. See you later. Bye-bye.